Have you guys ever wondered what extra perks that an Airbnb host get? What if I told you guys there is a way for you to travel on Airbnb and get your accommodations at a deep discount, if not for free? So today I want to walk you guys through how that super ninja technique that I've discovered after hosting about 2,500 guests and also having 20 units and being on the Airbnb platform for just under 2 years. I'm going to share with you guys that secret of how I get to travel for next to nothing. So for some of you guys who don't know me, my name is Ladero, and I've been hosting on Airbnb for a little under 2 years, where I've had the pleasure of serving over 2,500 guests. And I've learned a lot of things along the way, and I want to share that with you. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Here we go. What you guys should be seeing on screen right now is one of my listings. This is a studio apartment that I brought online a little bit earlier this year, which has gorgeous views of downtown Salt Lake City, as well as the mountain ranges. So if you're not familiar with how Airbnb works, this is what a guest would see, or I guess a potential traveler would see when they log into the platform here. They get to see some of your photos, also the title, and additional information about your unit. Airbnb gives me the opportunity to share with my guests a little bit about my space. This is where I tell them, as you guys can see on the screen here, how fast of a Wi-Fi we have, any additional amenities that the unit itself provides, like washer and dryer, fully equipped kitchen for cooking and things like that, right? So if we click on this little drop-down menu, there is additional things that I can say, and this is where I utilize this space to create some gold for myself, right? Some extra income, some additional revenue, if you will. And for me, I use that revenue on travel. That's just how I like to use it. So I want to highlight this here for you guys. This paragraph right here, I will read this to you guys. You can take a screenshot, do whatever you need to, but this paragraph is imperative that you put it in your listing. So it says, don't have an account yet, and this is your first time on Airbnb, use this link to start your account and receive $50 off your stay. Then I have a referral link that Airbnb has provided me directly to give out to guests, right? So this incentivizes them to create an account and book on the Airbnb platform in order to take advantage of a $50 credit off their travels. A lot of people may think that if someone's already looking on Airbnb, they have an account. That is incorrect. It's just like going to Google and typing in something. If you find a website you like, it doesn't mean that you're already subscribed to that website. So I want you guys to think of Airbnb as the same thing. People come to Airbnb to find accommodations and now even experiences, and it doesn't mean that everyone has an account. And this paragraph right here gives me the opportunity to give them a discount, which Airbnb then turns around and reimburses me for creating a new customer for them. So I want to show you now. I showed you guys where I put it. It's under the space section on Airbnb. Now let me show you guys how to get that your own referral code to start using. So on Airbnb, when you're already logged in, the first thing you need to do is go to your account. So the way you do that is click on your profile icon photo in the top right corner of the screen. Go ahead and click on invite friends. And once that page loads, this is where you get your referral link from Airbnb to send out to new guests, right? New clients for them. This is where you get your link from. You simply go ahead and click copy, and we'll go back to the other page so you can get a screenshot of the paragraph that I provided for you guys. Make sure you use that exact wording because it works. So you use that wording, click copy, and put your own referral link from Airbnb in that spot, and this is how you generate referrals for credits for yourself. As you guys can see at the very top right here, it says, this does fluctuate. This changes on a month-to-month basis from my experience. There's been times I've gotten $200 in credits. There's been times I've only gotten $20 in credit per new traveler, right? So as of right now, they're giving me $30 in credits to refer new travelers to their website. So this is what I want to share with you guys. This right here, this is why I get to travel for almost free. I already talked about they're gonna give me $30 in credits this month. This is where you get your link, but right here, you see this magic sauce? Because of all of the guests that I run through my professional business on Airbnb, I have a total pending of $789 of travel credits. So I can only get these once a guest creates their account and also completes their first stay. Then all of these, as the guests start creating their account and complete their first stay, this $789 is starting to be paid out to me and it becomes available. As you guys can see right here, I have 0 available because I did just go on a trip, and I was on a trip for an entire week. And for that entire week, I paid $36 for my accommodations because I brought my pets with me and there was an extra pet fee, right? I only had to pay $36 for a whole week of accommodations traveling using Airbnb. So let's hop back over to the other page. One other bonus ninja tip that I want to show you guys is, you know, when a lot of people come in, if you're especially in an area where like a lot of my units are downtown, because a lot of our guests can walk, right? Anywhere they want to go, it's in walking distance, or there is a local tracks, like a train that they can, a trolley, if you will, that they can catch and get to from point A to point B, which is very affordable for them to do. But there are those people who don't want to walk, who don't want to drive. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this little thing called Uber or Lyft. You also get referral codes. I'm going to get close so you guys can hear this. You get referral codes from Uber and Lyft as well that you can do the same exact thing with. This is how, I will share this on another video, but this is an additional service that I can provide to my guests if they show up at the wrong location and they're way off base. I will do a different video explaining how I utilize that service to do this, but just right now I want to scroll all the way. This is where I put it in my listing. If you go all the way down to the bottom, there's a section that asks you to share about the neighborhood with your guests. This is where I like to use it. I'm gonna read it to you guys really quick. So I'm gonna have it on the screen, so go ahead and take a screenshot, do whatever you need to. I like to tell them, for participating in Utah's Clean Air Initiative, I highly recommend using a rideshare service. And I let them know right here, for a $20 credit, use Uber, and here's the code. For a $20 Lyft credit, here's the code. Looks like Airbnb thinks I put a phone number in here, so I will go and fix that. But it's the same exact concept. I put it in the neighborhood, the getting around section. Extremely ninja trick right there for you guys to use. And there we go. In today's video, I showed you guys some super ninja techniques that I, as a super host, have been using for the last 2 years on the Airbnb platform to get my accommodations at a super deep discount, if not for free, right? And also, as a bonus thing, I've showed you guys how you can utilize Uber and Lyft referral codes to do the exact same thing using this same technique. So if you guys are new to the world of Airbnb and you want to go ahead and get started and get your first unit off the ground up and running, say something in the comments below so we can go ahead and start a conversation. And if you're already hosting on Airbnb and you are a host, or even if you're a super host, I hope this helped you out to learn how to do additional techniques. This is what I do all the time. I've been running a professional short-term rental business for almost 2 years now, and I love to help existing hosts or even brand new hosts generate more revenue in 90 days. So if you guys have any questions, comments, make sure you drop them below, and I'll look forward to talking with you guys. Talk to you later.